Hello, everyone. My name is Journey Green with SOHH.com, the most trusted Black-owned brand for hip-hop news and culture since 1995. Today, we have someone that we've been covering for almost a decade now. He's a man of many hats. Some people may know him as an entertainer, an artist, motivational speaker, community activist, and so much more. So without further ado, I would love to introduce Kevin Gates.
Thank you for having me.
um,
You can hear me? You can hear me?
yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
All right. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So I just wanted to start by saying that you are so loved. That's number one. By your fans and everyone. They just feel so connected to you. When we were just at Rolling Loud LA, we actually ran across the actor Jordanelle Jones, who plays jazz on Bel Air. And we did a playlist check on him. And he was saying, yeah, we could do a playlist check, but most of my playlist is Kevin Gates. Like that's who I listen to.
Man, tell him I love him. Please tell him.
And
Thank you.
so we actually ran into him in the crowd, and he was like rapping your lyrics word for word. So I had to like record it. So like, let's check out the clip of him rapping your song.
Please.
Like, I beat every song. He knew every song.
Man, tell him thank you. I'm more than grateful.
So we actually wanted to understand, why you are so connected to your fans and why your fans find you so influential and you're so loved by them. So we fed 10 years of SOHH.com's coverage into an AI platform, ChatGPT. So we would love to introduce you to our AI chatbot, SOHH.
Hello, Kevin. I am SOHH.
So we asked SOHH, why do fans love Kevin Gates so much? And this is the first reason that SOHH said.
Relatability. Many of Gates' songs deal with themes of pain, struggle, and overcoming adversity. For example, in his song Change Lanes, Gates discusses his experiences with depression and suicidal thoughts and how he found hope and strength in his faith. Fans connect with Gates' music on a personal level and appreciate that he is open about his own struggles with mental health and addiction.
So what do you think about that?
I mean, that's amazing. That's amazing.
And so, we know you're a big advocate for mental health, and your fans have been known to reach out to you when they're having their own mental health battles. So, how do you handle that responsibility, and like, what message do you try to convey to them?
Well, one of the biggest messages in combating depression and in combating, suicidal thoughts and combating bullying was it started inwardly. It started with self first. I understand that I'm not gonna have good days every day, but every day I can do something to raise my vibrations. I know that for me, when I get out of bed, I'm a grouch. But I know once I go work out and once I get my body flowing, it's just everything just starts falling into place. Everything just starts making sense because I'm clear. And then I noticed that once I started changing my diet, I noticed that my diet had a lot to do with my mood because before I got on my health and wellness journey, I used to go to food for comfort. And I would just, sometimes I would overeat, sometimes I would not eat. And it was just due to me being emotionally uncomfortable, I guess. So I started exhibiting emotional intelligence. And by that, I mean, like right here, I'm keeping a list, like self-inventory. I ask myself questions and I ask myself, why am I feeling this way? Is it something that happened in my past that's triggering me to feel this way? And when I start asking myself questions, it may seem weird, but I notice the biggest thing, sometimes the things that you're the most upset about be the things that you could look back and laugh at after you grow past it.
Right.
But in that moment, you like, oh, God, help. It doesn't get any worse, And it's just where I'm at right now on my journey, like emotional intelligence. And I am big on self accountability too. Like I like to hold myself accountable for the things that go on around me.
And that's really relatable. I mean, even to me, like, just I definitely know what you are experiencing. Like you could feel like everything around me is going right, but why do I feel this way inside? So I understand, like
Because
definitely.
the world isn't as it is, it's as we see it. And
Hmm.
that's what I had to realize. And it's been a journey just to get me to this point that the world isn't as it is, it's as we see it. So once I changed my perspective, that's when a miracle started happening for me, because I started looking at everything with gratitude. Another thing that really like aided and assisted in a lot of my depression, like helping me stay depressed, was social media. Like I used to
Hmm.
make comparisons. I would compare my life, my real life, to other people's highlight reel, and just making those comparisons is the killer of all joy. I know I said this more than once, but you have to love everything you have, and when you love everything you have everything you need. And then when I start being grateful for, like, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that, just telling myself, saying it out loud, allowing myself to hear me say it, like, I'm grateful for my bed, I'm grateful for my home, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that. And you start having a spirit of gratitude toward everything. And that's what really kind of started, like, I'm grateful I get to go to the gym, I don't gotta go to the gym, I get to go work out today.
So how did you kind of overcome like comparing yourself on social media? Because I know you still are active on social media. I mean, like everything you do goes viral. Like, how did you kind of
I don't
combat?
I don't try to. What's crazy? The weird thing about this, nothing was going viral at one time in my life. But
Mm,
once I started moving from the heart, saying, you know
mhm,
what, I don't care about what, you need to post it this time or that time for the algorithm. No, that's not what I'm doing. It's from the heart. And when I
mhm.
follow my heart, like truly follow my heart, I always win.
Right, right. Let's see the next reason that Soisha says that they love Kevin Gates. So let's see.
Work ethic. Gates is known for his tireless work ethic and dedication to his craft. In an interview with XXL, Gates stated that he spends 15 hours a day in the studio and that he is obsessed with making music. Fans admire Gates's passion and commitment to his art and see him as a role model for hard work and dedication.
So I must say, like, you are one of the only artists I know that get more popular over time. Like, you've been out for a very long time and you just get more and more popular as the years go on. Like, most artists cannot say that, you know?
We just scratching the surface. We've only just
Hmm.
begun.
Right,
Like we've only just begun. Like people haven't even seen me in big and small screen yet.
right. Hmm.
People don't even know that I'm a lifestyle curator. People don't even know that I'm a designer. I design my own clothes. People don't know that shit. So it's so many different things that people don't even know about Kevin Gates. You know.
Right. So this is just the beginning, and you've already accomplished so much.
Oh yes, ma'am. We done the best we could with the little that we had.
You just released two singles, and I actually saw the comments, and I saw this one fan. If we can bring up that comment that the fan said, and it was like, it's almost 20 years, and I actually wait on this dude to drop a track. Like, this is rare these days. I mean, seriously, 20 years, and you have like super loyal fans that they're still waiting on you to drop a new song. Like, I think that's
It's
so
healing.
amazing.
It's healing. We healing the world right now.
Hmm.
Like it's really needed right now. We healing the world.
And it's been 10 years since you dropped Luca Brasi. That just made 10 years. How does that feel?
We only getting younger. We only getting younger, baby.
All right. Well, let's get into the third reason.
Community involvement. Gates has also been involved in his community and has worked to give back. For example, in 2016, Gates organized a charity event in his hometown of Baton Rouge to raise funds for those affected by the historic flooding that occurred in the area. Additionally, Gates has spoken out about social issues affecting marginalized communities, such as police brutality and racial injustice, and has used his platform to advocate for change. Fans appreciate Gates's efforts to make a positive impact on the world around him.
And so you have the Kevin and Drika Foundation that you actually have to like educate and empower the youth. So, is there anyone that instilled that belief to you to keep going and change your way of thinking?
To change my way of thinking.
Yeah, and
I mean,
encourage
I would run out of time if I had to name everybody because I take
Okay.
everything for a teaching moment now. Because a
Mhm,
wise man attains under wise counsel. So I got a bunch of wise people that I consult with because I ask a lot of questions.
mhm. Okay. Okay. So, what responsibility did you feel that you needed to create the foundation?
With great power comes great responsibility.
Mhm.
God bless me, and when you use the gifts that God gave you, that's how you in turn bless God. Everybody born with a gift. It's about utilizing it. You got to be a blessing to receive a blessing. So if I could be a blessing to others, it's only going to allow me to go up. And that's another part that make you feel good when you do acts of charity, acts of kindness. Those things make you feel good. If
Right.
I'm not feeling good, I can go buy some food and go give it to the homeless, and it's gonna make me feel good.
Right. Also, in the reason it talked about the fact that you speak out against police brutality and you speak
I
out against,
never
you know,
spoke
Martin.
out. I never, I never spoke out against police brutality.
Okay. I guess so. We should got that wrong.
I never spoke out against police brutality.
Okay. But you have spoken on the topic of I know you've spoken on the topic of
No,
Black Lives Matter.
that's not why. That's what not. I never spoke out on police brutality though. Like I don't support the brutality of anybody.
Right. Well, I did want to bring up I know you don't you never spoke out about that, but I did want to bring up the situation that just happened in Virginia because he was a mental health patient that was smothered by 7 officers. And I just kind of wanted to know your thoughts about that. You know, and he was a black man, and they often tell us to go get help.
I don't
And
know. I don't know. I don't know the details. I don't know the details of it. So I couldn't even give you an intelligent answer because I'm not even aware of what's going on with that situation. And one thing about me is I'm big on not speaking on matters that I know nothing about.
okay. Well, let's hear the fourth and final reason that fans love Kevin Gates.
Authenticity. Several articles mention how Kevin Gates is known for being authentic and true to himself. For example, in an interview with SOHH.com, Gates stated that he just tries to be me and be 100% genuine in my approach, and that he doesn't put on any facades. Fans appreciate Gates's
Nah, she's showing
honesty
me.
and transparency and see him as a genuine person who
I can't
speaks
even
from
see
the
the
heart.
video right now.
Um, so that's the fourth and final reason, and I feel like we've been able to see how authentic you are, just being
Could you
real.
read it to me? Because I didn't see it. Could you read it to me?
Oh, you didn't get to. Oh man.
Could you just tell it to me?
Yeah. 1 second, I would have to pull it up. So it said several
Thank
articles
you.
mentioned how
We
Kevin
have to
Gates.
wrap. We have to wrap after this. Can you read it? I know you're not gonna edit this, but we have to wrap after this. Like he has
Oh,
to
this
go.
is the
So you
last.
can read
This is
it,
the
then we'll read
end.
it.
This is the end.
Okay.
So it just says several articles mention how Kevin Gates is known for being authentic and true to himself, and that he tries to be genuine in his approach, and that he doesn't put on any facades. And fans appreciate Gates' honesty and transparency, and they see him as a genuine person who speaks from the heart. So I just wanted to close it with that final one and say that we see how authentic you are and that you're so loved. And thank you for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.